Remember back in the day where everybody like grew up in the same neighborhood, and this is before social media, if you're old enough, where, you know, the person that was like the creme de la creme, everybody knew, everybody wanted, but that was your world. You know, the school you went to or the community you grew up in, that was it. It was that, you know, one chick or that one guy or whatever. Then social media came out and you realize she ain't that fine. YouTube family, welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Jahmad show. It's greatly appreciated. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you over here, engaged in the conversation. Of course, you know I have to start the show off right. Such a beautiful day, by the way. With Elevate Your Taste. So today, my friends, I have a beautiful one. It's Buck Shack Pinot Noir, 13.9% alcohol. And to be fair, I don't really know much about it. I've had it one other time. All I know is this stuff is delicious and it's fairly available depending on where you live. I got this from Publix. If you never heard of Publix, you can probably grab this from a Kroger or whatever your local grocery store is, or Total Wine or any kind of place like that. I think it's pretty available. However, whatever the case may be, this is some delicious stuff. So let's have a taste. Also today, man, I want to give a shout out to a few people that's really helped this channel grow. Been a really a good part of the reason why the channel has grown, whether they know it or not. And this is in no order, but I got to give a shout out to my barber, Aaron Engel. I'll leave his link down below. It speaks for itself. My photographer, Stephanie Robinson, she did my photos. If you've been to my Instagram, check her out. And Tim Strong, who did my graphics, my logo, and gifted me this beautiful, beautiful cigar. So, you know, we'll have a taste of that later. But today, man, I wanted to discuss something. What's up with the dating world? What's going on these days? If you don't know, I'm a single man. No shame in my game, right? Unfortunately, there are some people that's been in relationships that are newly single. And I guarantee you right now, the state of dating is a shock. It's crazy out here. What you used to know is no longer. Now, you can't apply that to every single scenario, right? Some people still got a good grasp, depending on your circle, but you know, all the good people seem to be taken up, don't they? Is that really the truth though? Or is it that the people that are single just haven't got it together to really understand, including me? Are we just lost? something's wrong. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. And y'all can leave some comments. Is it social media? Right? All the different dating apps, all the different social media platforms that are pretty much like dating apps with networking attached to it. I mean, it's similar, right? Obviously, they have their different purposes. You know, obviously a dating app is specifically for dating, and then you have social media, which is everybody. I get it. But I mean, it's all app-based. It's all messaging. It's all pictures and comments and likes and, you know what I mean? Is that what's got us jacked up? Remember back in the day where everybody like grew up in the same neighborhood, and this is before social media, if you're old enough, where, you know, the person that was like the creme de la creme, everybody knew, everybody wanted, but that was your world. You know, the school you went to or the community you grew up in, that was it. It was that, you know, one chick or that one guy or whatever. Then social media came out and you realize she ain't that fine. You know what I mean? Or is it just, like I said, maybe we just have too much access to what's going on. So now the bar's been set higher. I think we lost touch. I think we lost touch of reality. Because social media, it's not really real. Right? People can post what they want. How you know it's not real is because if you ever had a dating app horror story where somebody showed up not looking like themselves, hell, MTV made a whole show about it. Catfish. It's real, man. So you could be anybody you want, basically, on social media. But what about in person? What about when you show up? That's what we need to work on. Showing up. Being us. Let somebody like you for you. If you're ashamed of that to where you gotta fake it, then maybe you should just focus more on you. You'll be happier that way. Instead of trying to make somebody like you. And I think that's where we go wrong. We do things that we think somebody would like versus doing what feels right to us. Being us. Being you. Is that too far-fetched? You know what I mean? I don't think that's too far left. I think we've gotten off track a little bit. But hey, I'm still single myself. Now granted, I've been in a relationship. Obviously didn't work out. Learned a lot though. Right? And that's what it's about. Going through this and learning. I'm gonna tell you, if I could give you one piece of advice, if you're out there searching for your person, one thing that I feel like I've come to terms with that's helped me is being very vocal about who you are, vocal about what you want, what you won't tolerate, knowing your boundaries, and not letting people cross that line. Respect for yourself goes a long way. Remember that. Leave some comments down below, man. As always, thank y'all. If you like the setup, all the links are in the description or in the show notes. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Jahmad Show. And thank y'all for all the people who's been watching. Thank you for everybody who's contributed to this show. the show is growing and we're getting closer and closer to taking over. I love y'all, man. Let's keep this conversation going. For real. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Love. Peace.